What if Earth had no gravity? It's a question that sends shivers of curiosity down our spines. Imagine a world where the very force that holds us to the ground, the force that keeps our feet planted firmly on this blue planet, disappeared. How would our lives change? Would we rise up to the sky, or would we spiral into chaos? Let's embark on an extraordinary journey as we explore the mind-bending implications of a gravity-less Earth. To grasp the enormity of this hypothetical scenario, let's first consider our current reality. Gravity isn't just a gentle pull, it is the fundamental force that shapes our existence. Every time we sleep, breathe, or walk, we're experiencing the wars of forces waging between gravity and motion. It keeps our atmosphere in place, allows rain to fall, and even dictates how we grow. Without gravity, what would happen to our everyday routines? Let's delve into this fascinating question. Let's imagine the moment the gravitational pull suddenly vanished. In a heartbeat, everything begins to float. You've just woken up, but instead of feeling the reassuring weight of your body pressing against the mattress, you find yourself drifting toward the ceiling. Panic sets in. You scramble to grab hold of anything solid, but there's nothing to grab. Your home, your city, the world begins to dissolve into a three-dimensional ballet of bodies and objects, gracefully gliding in every direction. The immediate focus turns to survival. Without gravity, basic needs would become monumental challenges. Eating and drinking are crucial, yet suddenly, the simplest actions become Herculean feats. Imagine trying to sip a glass of water. The liquid wouldn't obey your command. Instead of moving toward you, it would form globs, floating away, teasing you. Food would be another conundrum. Floating plates and utensils could easily lead to chaotic meals. We would need to rethink everything, using seals and containers to manage our food sources, perhaps even beginning to chow down on a combination of paste-like nutrients. Can you imagine how difficult this would be for social gatherings? Imagine a birthday party gone wrong with balloons filled with delicious cake floating around, completely untouchable. As we navigate this new reality, let's consider our bodies. Without the constant force of gravity, our muscles would weaken. We'd be in a state of constant buoyancy, leading to significant bodily changes. Astronauts experience muscle atrophy and bone density loss in space, and in a gravity-free world, the entire population would face similar fates. Our skeletons would weaken, leading to a generation of people frail and susceptible to injury. With no gravitational resistance, children might never develop the same strength and coordination as those on Earth today. How would this impact parenting, education, and our approach to physical activities? The implications extend beyond human life. Ecosystems would radically shift. Plants would adapt in unpredictable ways. They rely on gravity for water and nutrient uptake. Without it, roots might float rather than dig deep into the soil. Foliage could grow wild, sprawling in an unpredictable manner. Flowers might bloom through a web of tangled vines in a chaotic, beautiful mess. Fruits could come to exist in the strangest forms, floating just out of reach. Animals, too, would face significant adaptational challenges. Mammals would struggle without their familiar gravity-bound habitats. Birds, long adapted to flying in a gravitational context, might be forced to redefine their entire existence, learning to maneuver in a three-dimensional world where up and down are no longer fixed. How would our cities, crafted meticulously over centuries, evolve in this shapeless existence? Skyscrapers would be replaced with floating habitats, tethered to the ground by cables and other supports. We'd have to think vertically and laterally. Designs would borrow principles from subaquatic cities. Transportation might shift from cars and trains to floating capsules that glide effortlessly through the sky, connecting neighborhoods that no longer follow traditional urban layouts. Think of the architectural innovations that would arise from a society unbound by gravity. What about interactions between people? Social dynamics would transform dramatically. Parties and events would shift from shared space, changing how we connect with each other. Hugs and handshakes would require new rules. Instead of holding someone close, we might find ourselves engaging in buoyant dance-like greetings. Friendships could be established based on proximity in a three-dimensional space rather than side by side. Communities could thrive in the unusual uplift of meeting each other while floating within a shared bubble, challenging the very concept of personal space. Let's also consider the consequences for technology and industry. Construction would become an adventure of bionic proportions. Manufacturers would need to re-engineer products meant to function in constant fluidity. How would we create machines to work without gravity's guidance? Jobs would be redefined, requiring new skills and training. A degree of hypercreativity would be essential, the thirst for innovation surging forth to thrive in the vastness of unanchored existence. But beneath this wondrous chaos lies a philosophical quandary. Living in a gravity-less world may lead us to question our place in the universe, our relationships with nature. What does it mean to be grounded if nothing is truly anchored? Would we foster deeper connections with the stars and cosmos, embracing a shared curiosity or perhaps leading to feelings of isolation, disorientation? As our exploration of this gravity-less existence unfolds, we imagine a blend of awe and trepidation. While the freedom of floating holds a certain allure, the chaos it brings could overshadow its beauty. Will we envy the roots that anchor the trees, the earthy weight that brings stability? Or will we celebrate a life unbound, a shimmering adventure through endless possibilities? This exercise in imagination urges us to reflect on the very fabric of our existence. What defines us? Is it our physicality or our capacity for adaptability? As we ponder the science behind gravity and all its implications, we encounter more than just a hypothetical scenario. We face a mirror reflecting our deepest understanding of life itself. And so, we leave you with this thought. If gravity were to vanish, which would you choose? The lure of infinite freedom or the comforting embrace of an anchored reality? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending explorations of the universe's mysteries. Until next time, keep wondering.